The answer is not simple as you think. India has laws for defamation, but when the offender is anonymous, the process becomes complicated, involving not just the law of defamation but also internet rules, evidence collection, and even court orders to track down identities. Here is something most people don't know. The Supreme Court has ruled in Shreya Singhal vs. Union of India that anonymous online speech can still be traced and prosecuted. The court also struck down vague provisions of the Information Technology Act but reaffirmed that online defamation is actionable and anonymity is not a shield for wrongdoing. So how does this work? In India, defamation can be both a civil wrong and a criminal offence under Section 499 of the Indian Penal Code, and online defamation falls under Section 66A of the Information Technology Act, though parts of it were struck down. But crucially, the Information Technology Act and rules also allow for identification of anonymous users through intermediaries, the social media platforms themselves. This process is called traceability. This means if you file a complaint, law enforcement can approach the platform or the intermediary to provide details of the user like name, email, IP address, subject to legal procedures. Once the troll is identified, legal proceedings can begin. Here is a twist. Even the Supreme Court has emphasized balance. In Shreya Singhal case, it warned that tracing anonymous users should be carefully monitored process. The right to privacy under Article 21 of the Constitution is also at stake. So even though the law allows tracing, there must be due process and a valid reason.